Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Eclipse Gaming Lounge. Lunar Eclipse here with you. I am really tired right now, so I'm sorry if this video is slow. Fucking insomnia. It's 8:38 a.m. Last night at about 2 a.m. I decided I was going to lay down and go to bed. I laid there till about 6 a.m. and I'm exhausted. Problem is I'll probably want to sleep in the next 3 hours. But I'll probably only sleep for 5. If I do that, then I'm going to run into the same problem tomorrow, which is not good. So, plan is, drink lots of coffee, and stay the fuck up till about 9-10 p.m. tonight. Go the fuck to bed. That is the plan. Ugh. So, as the title of this video should state, the war is over. That war, of course, is the console war. Now, I promised you guys that I'm going to be doing my reactions to all the E3 press conferences once I've watched them all. I have currently watched 3, and I was planning on doing the Microsoft one first. However, I'm going to do the Sony one first. And that is because the Sony press conference overall was pretty impressive from the beginning. I mean, we got to hear about some exclusives coming. We got to hear about a lot of exclusive deals, that sort of thing. A lot about the PlayStation Move, which is like the Natal, but in many ways better. And it highlights the use of Blu-ray, which is really nice. I'll go into some of the stuff here. So, my reaction to the Sony press conference, overall, it wins for the press conferences I've seen, and I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, even though I haven't seen Nintendo's, which is supposed to be really good, I'm going to say Sony had the best press conference of them all, end of story, this E3. I will correct myself if I'm wrong once I do the other ones. However, as it stands right now, and as I'm willing to put my bet down here, Sony has the best press conference this year. That is because quite a few things, but we got to hear about some exclusive titles, upcoming stuff, the non-exclusive stuff like Bulletstorm. I got to see some great footage of that with Cliffy B teaming up with the Polish creators of Painkiller. People Can Fly. On top of that, we have a lot of stuff on the PlayStation Move now, and as well, they really chimed out on 3D. So, in short, a lot of what Sony's press conference was we are the only system capable of 3D technology. You can get 3D bundles. Interesting thing, because of Blu-ray and its increased capacity over HD DVD. Okay, now we all know I'm a Sony fan. I prefer the PS3 to the 360. I always have things like free online. However, okay, now that we have the only platform that will do 3D gaming, which I have no interest in, but due to the fact that it is Blu-ray and can hold so much more data, you're essentially having 2 complete games rendered. The game is being built from the ground up for 3D technology, and then being built from the ground up again in 2D, using the technology, pushing it to the limits. Okay? Things like Killzone 3 will have the option to be in full 3D should you have a 3D television, and a 3D, and your 3D glasses for the 3D PS3, because that is what it is. It's all PS3s are now 3D compatible. You will also, so all of that is going to be on your one Blu-ray disc. Also, many titles, sports games, shooters, almost everything is coming with full PlayStation Move functionality. Now, for those of you who don't know, the PlayStation Move is essentially the PlayStation's answer to the Wii and Project Natal. The Wii, I will do more on my thoughts on Project Natal in the actual Xbox conference video. But the Move essentially uses the iToy camera and the a held sort of analog stick type secondary controller, much like the Nunchuck, and a full-on motion sensor with a big glowing orb on top. This is the PlayStation Move. It uses full one-in-one motion to capture the exact motions you're performing, which is actually really nifty. The full sensor side has 3 sensors in it completely to sense your actual full movements, tilt, things like that. Really, really cool. Now, my actual thoughts on the Move is that it is a novelty item. I am sure plenty of casual gamers will pick it up and enjoy it. I am sure that eventually I will get around to buying one. However, I understand that if I buy one in about a year's time, the novelty will probably wear off and I will stop caring. That's probably how it's going to go. Now, the PlayStation Move, because again of the increased size and capacity of Blu-ray, everything, almost every game, every sports game, and some shooters like SOCOM and other exclusive titles are coming with full Move compatibility, including Killzone 3 at launch, meaning that when the PlayStation Move comes out and you pick it up, for your total you will need to spend $40 on the main hand thing and $30 on the side, so about $70. Just over the price of a new controller. You spend your $70, okay, on this PlayStation Move, your games will all have the option, for a majority of games, it'll say right on the case, PlayStation Move compatible. Again, built from the ground up to support PlayStation Move, but has the option to simply be played with the classic controller, which a gamer like me loves. Because I am not for motion gaming, I don't think it's this best thing in the world, and I thought it would be stupid for all the companies to be moving in that direction. It was stupid when Nintendo did it, and it'd be incredibly stupid if Sony was doing it. However, they are giving us both options all on one disc, as well as many games coming with 3D on that disc as well. This just highlights the power of Blu-ray. Now, all these things I'm saying aren't really that impressive. I mean, okay, what else? Why else would Sony be doing well? Well, we got Infamous 2. We got a brand new PlayStation 3 Twisted Metal. Those are huge. Okay? Dead Space 2, with an EA partnership between Sony and EA. Dead Space 2, if you get the copy for the PlayStation 3, will come with a copy on the same disc of Dead Space Extraction, which was a formerly Wii exclusive Dead Space, that will play with the PlayStation Move. Redesigned for the PlayStation Move. That is happening, and if you buy a copy of the newly revised Medal of Honor, taking place in Afghanistan for the PlayStation 3, you get an HD copy of 2000's hit that I loved, Medal of Honor Frontline. Now, again, these things are great, but this does not explain why the war is over, why the console war is over. And you're asking me here, why? I don't get it. Why is the console war over? Well, two reasons. The first will be the lesser. Okay? The lesser reason is the fact that there has always been a digital magazine you could purchase off of the PlayStation Network, a yearly subscription or monthly, called Core, with full behind-the-scenes stuff, free themes, free demos, sometimes free full games, an interactive magazine that gives you all this behind-the-scenes shit you could ever want to know. And not like Pulse, where it's, shit that if you're a gamer you already know. This is shit you won't know. Okay? Which is great. Now, a yearly subscription runs about $39.99, okay, for Core. The PlayStation Network, which will still, as my main reason for being a PlayStation 3 owner and how much I love it, aside from the exclusives, is the free PlayStation Network. Free online and free DLC that's free, not Microsoft charging you Microsoft points for DLC that's free to other platforms. Okay, which I think is a kick in the balls. No. What is it that they're doing? They're releasing PlayStation Network Plus. Now, what this essentially means is that on top of, it is $20 more than your subscription to Core. What you get for this additional $20 is discounts on the PlayStation Store that change from month to month, including discounts on items that are already on sale. Possible free PS1 classics, free themes, free everything else. Anything you buy free stays yours as long as you continue your PlayStation Network Plus subscription. Everything else that you buy at a discounted rate, yours if you decide to cancel PlayStation Network Plus. Okay? That's pretty great. I mean, you get free PSN titles, free themes, more shit than you get in Core, reduced pricing, and a whole bunch of free shit and you still get, and the best thing about this PSN Plus is you still get the subscription to Core. Core is included. So as a hardcore gamer wanting all this news, $50 or $60 a year